Do you know that having your band set up in such a way where you have the drums and the bass in the same location will give you a bad mix? Would you believe me? Let me walk you through it. About 70% of your drum element are cylinders that has a top and a bottom, which is the response velum, the bottom, and velum on top. And trapped in between that is air molecules that keep bombarding the surfaces each time the drum is hit. And they'll keep doing that until the energy for which they're going up and down is totally dissipated. That is when the resonation or the sound of the drums or the toms goes totally silent. It'll be set up in such a way that the microphones are positioned to pick the acoustic energy, that is the acoustic sound from the drums, right? The acoustic sound from the drums is transmitted through an elastic medium, which is air molecules, through to the diaphragm of the microphone that is now converted into electric energy that is transmitted to the point where the sound engineer can record or do a modification of the element, right? And the microphones are not that intelligent to understand that the resonation or the source signal that it is getting is from the drum head when it's been hit. Now you have a huge cabinet that is seated very close to the drums. About 30% or about 50% of the drums element are designed to resonate low frequency signals, which is the bass drum, the floor tom, and then possibly the mid tom. Now you have this bass cabinet that is close to it. The bass can be able to run through the spectrum that is from the low frequency all the way through to his fret noise and all the way through to high frequencies, right? So while the bass guy is playing, the molecules are also picking energy from the bass cabinet, which will in turn model up the totality of the sound that the microphone will pick from the acoustic element. Do you understand? At that point, what you're going to hear, if you listen closely to your mix, you will notice that the exact tone that you want to get out of the drum is not what you're getting. So I was discussing with a friend, and then he said, hey, it will make sense for us to gate it. Yes, I agree. I do that a lot. But one of the things that will happen when you gate it is you might lose the acoustic feel of the drum, or you might lose the dynamic nature of each of the elements, right? Let's take, for instance, that you have done your gating on each of the elements. And the way the gate work is that if the signal goes above the threshold, the gate is popped open. If the bass start playing as heavy as it is strong enough to the threshold push open the gate, they're going to have the signal come in with the drums. That means it will be difficult for you to have a good and a clean mix by the end of the day, right? And then also someone said, okay, if they say the reason for why we put them together is so that they can be able to connect. Yes, I understand. But if you play as a band, at some point you already understand my body language if I'm a bassist and then you are a drummer. So if I play a particular note and I start playing the progression, you already know where I'm heading to, so you can follow me to that direction so that it makes it easy. So these tips will make your mix seamless and clean when you want to track your drums, right? I know that a lot of people will say, so I don't even need all of that. What I need is they should just play the drum. I'm going to take it out and then replace it with I'm going to convert it to a MIDI and then replace the drums with a sample or something. So, and I was thinking, how were they able to get a very good and a clean mix during the days of the analog recording? If you listen to some of those Lucky Dube recordings, you'll hear how clean the drums, the sound. Some of these principles are put in place so that they can get these things recorded nice and clean. Do try this and let me know in the comment section, and then follow for more tips.